To your Caribou Data Science channel. Thanks so much for the views yesterday, but I have a favor to ask you today. If you watched the video, I need you to click the like button next to that video, okay? And we'll continue looking at the 365-day rolling window. Okay, Brazil. Okay, Spain, let's see what you got here now. So as you can see here, Spain, and you've had the last 365 days, you've had 6.9 million cases. And over here, you can see you had 89,837 deaths over the last, since January of last year. You can see here your cases are not, this isn't a very good way to have these many cases, 500,000 cases, and you only in the first week of January. That's not a good situation. Let's take a look at deaths. Well, the good news is deaths is still, you can still see some deaths here. Deaths are still pretty doggone low. So what about the case? What about the well, it's kind of hard to see what's going on there, but you did have a declining pattern here. Okay. Well, the concern is this over here for cases in Brazil. You can see here's the good news, Spain. On January 5th, 2022, your cases fell back down to 137,180 cases for a single day, and an average of 102,772 cases per day. Okay. What about deaths? We can see here, you had a spike back over here. Again, this is the previous 365 days. And as time will go on, eventually this window will shift to the, it's going to take a few months, but eventually these numbers are going to shift off the edge of the table. Sometime around April, these numbers are going to shift off to the left side of the plot because we're only looking at the previous 365 days, okay? So again, you can see you had a high back here on February the 8th, 2021 at 909 deaths. But over here now, this number had fallen down on January the 5th, 2022 to 148 deaths. Okay? With a daily average 72.2 deaths per day. Okay, so that's pretty good news. What about the active function? Well, again, pretty nice weekly case numbers here. Okay, because if that's a 5, that means that's 100,000, right? Yeah, 100,000 cases here. This is 200,000. Look at all these weeks when your cases were under 100,000 per week. But then you had this big 4-week spike here. We still got another day to go in this column here. So this is a concern. Hopefully, this is just some type of, adjustment to the numbers. Maybe you went back and found some more numbers from the weekend or something. Okay, hopefully this isn't actually this many new cases. Okay, this could be this could be a reflection of cases reported and not the actual new cases. Okay. What about deaths? Well, look how crazy low your deaths are. This is 1,000 deaths per week. Look how crazy low your deaths are, Spain. And this is where I really want you to focus. Okay, I want you to focus on deaths, don't place too much emphasis on cases, and put even less emphasis on hospital bed usage. Okay, because diseases and pandemics, they're measured by deaths. This whole idea of hospital beds is a new measurement for. I mean, no one talks about hospital beds during the flu season, right? Monthly cases, again, this is not a good situation here. We're only 1 week into the year. What about deaths? Well, here's the good news, okay? Here's the good news. This is 3,000 deaths. Look at all the weeks you were under 3,000 deaths per week, okay, in Spain. So that's for the previous 12 months anyway. So anyway, Brazil, Spain, that does take care of your report for today. Again, thanks so much for stopping by. Oh, by the way, if you watched the video today, that favor again is going to be click the like button next to the video. Okay. Thanks so much, Brazil, for Spain, for your time today. We'll see you Monday with an updated report.